Welcome to the Wild Card Weekend Preview Show. I'm Nick Centofanti.
I'm Evan Whitney.
I'm Alex Lee.
So basically, we're just going to be going over all the games. We're going to be making our picks, and after this weekend, we'll see who did the best, and hopefully it sets us up for a good divisional round next week. So let's start it off. The Bengals are playing their first meaningful playoff game since 2014? 15. After the disappointing Jeremy Hill situation, lost to the Steelers, haven't won a playoff game since text messages were released.
Yeah.
This is a new Bengals team. It's a new
Who Day, New Day.
All right, and there's no need for that. Joe Burrow, Jamar Chase, already established themselves as one of the best quarterback receiver duos in the NFL. You guys have anything to say?
Yeah, I mean, obviously, I'm going with my Bengals here.
Yes,
We're from
sir.
Cincinnati. Nick over here, a Ravens fan, but Bengals, I mean, they just look good. Offense, one of the top offenses in the league. Defense has some questions, but give me the Bengals all day on this one.
All day long. Yeah, I'm taking the Bengals as well. Mixon's always played good against the Raiders. I saw this thing that said in 3 games he always has a touchdown and over 100 yards. So even if he doesn't play good, we're just going to throw to our wide receivers. And it'll be free as it gets. So, yeah, I got the Bengals.
It's still amazing to me how the Raiders made the playoffs after the season they had, everything that happened. Rich Bisaccia, their interim head coach, did a hell of a job bringing them to the playoffs. But at the end of the day, they just don't match up with this Bengals offense, so I'm taking the Bengals to win this one.
Yeah.
Completely agree.
All right.
I wonder how Ruggs will play against the DBs, but we'll see how that goes. All right, for the
Moving
next
on.
game, we got the Patriots at the Bills Saturday night, 8:15. What are you guys rocking with? This is a weird one to pick, honestly.
Obviously, it's hard to bet against Bill Belichick in the playoffs, but I think Josh Allen just might be too much for this Patriots defense, even though they've been great on both sides of the ball in the past couple of weeks, aside from that loss against the Dolphins. But I think I'm going to take the Bills to win this one at home.
You know, this game, I'll go next. This game's actually really interesting because I saw the high for this game is 0 degrees.
Oh, yeah, it's going to be freezing.
That's going to be
So
another thing.
it might be a little rerun of the game they had earlier this year where the Patriots just ran the ball like every play.
That game was boring to watch.
Yeah,
Hammer the under.
Hammer the under for sure, yeah. And, so I think I might go with the Patriots here. I think I am. You know, obviously I think the Bills are more talented, but I can just see Belichick and Patriots getting it done. So give me the Patriots.
Yeah.
Close.
It's hard to bet against Bill Belichick, but I'm going to have to agree with Nick here. I'm going to go with the Bills at home. I don't think it'll be another one of those games, the straight run. I just don't think the Bills will
Just
let it
because it was so
happen.
windy too.
Yeah. I don't think it'll be like that. They did split the season series, so then the Bills won in New England, and they looked good that game, I remember. So I'm just going with the Bills. I trust Josh Allen more than Mac Jones. So.
I heard something really interesting about that game. The Patriots were blasting Nirvana at practice in Foxborough to get ready for how loud Orchard Park is going to be on Saturday night. So Belichick is obviously trying to prepare them. It's scary to bet against him, but I think I'm going to have to go with it. All right, moving on to
That's going to be a good game, though.
It is.
For sure.
Definitely one of the better games on
I'll
the
take
slate.
the Bengals. If the Bengals win, that's huge on the seeding wise, because 6 versus 3.
Yeah.
Moving on, we got our 1 o'clock game on Sunday. We got the Eagles going to Tampa to face Tom and the Bucks, who Tom is not used to playing in the wild card round. But, I mean, at the end of the day, this Eagles team does not match up at all on either side of the ball against this Bucks team.
So you're picking the Bucks?
I got the Bucks.
Yeah, so I saw a stat. I think a lot of people have seen the stat where the Eagles have not won one game this year against the team that is currently in the playoffs. So I think that's really means a lot more than people think, and that they're not. Obviously, they're like a decent team, but they're not like legit, and they're not quite ready yet. So that's why I just can't trust them yet. I'm going with the Bucks.
Yeah, I agree with your guys' picks. The Eagles, have not won against a playoff caliber team this year, and if it was maybe against somebody like the Cowboys or something like that, maybe you could lean towards the Eagles, but against defending Super Bowl champions at home, even with AB gone now, I just can't see the Eagles pulling this off with Jalen Hurts against Tom Brady. So yeah, I might take the Bucks by a landslide.
Yeah, I saw if Tom Brady somehow wins the Super Bowl this year, he'll have more playoff wins than any franchise in NFL
Jesus
history.
Christ.
So that'll be crazy to see if he could do that this year.
Because he'll pass the Patriots here. Or if the Patriots run the table, imagine that.
Yeah. Next game might be my favorite game on the slate for the weekend. The Niners and the Cowboys.
Yeah,
I
That's a
love
good game.
both of these offenses are so fun to watch. Debo Samuel
So hot.
he
So
plays
good.
every role in that offense
Yeah,
that you can imagine.
He's legit.
Wide receiver and running back.
The Cowboys on the other side, though, they have weapons on all over the field too. Dak had a great year. Zeke's powerful still. CD, Michael Gallup, they got a lot of weapons. I think it's going to be a high-scoring game.
Yeah, I agree with you. Who are you picking for this one?
I think I'm going to take the Niners on the road.
Niners? Man, a lot of people are picking the Niners. I understand why a lot of people are picking the Niners, but I still think the Cowboys are going to win this game.
Smart pick.
I don't know. Like, a lot of people are picking the 49ers in this one. I don't understand that.
I can just see it happening.
I feel like the
Classic.
majority is going with the 49ers, though, really.
At the
Yeah.
end of the day,
True.
I think the biggest deciding point of this matchup will be how the Cowboys D-line matches up with the Niners O-line, because Micah Parsons could just completely
Right.
wreck the whole Niners game plan.
Yeah.
That dude is just
He's crazy.
a god.
Yes.
Or
He's
Trent
going to be a
Williams.
stud. Yeah, but they do have Trent Williams on
Yeah. Do
the
they still have
O-line.
McGlinchey or McGitchie or something?
McGlinchey.
I feel
think
like
he's definitely hurt. He's always
Yeah,
hurt.
he's always hurt.
I actually don't
That's
know.
true. So, Evan, you're picking Cowboys.
Yeah, I just think the Cowboys have too many offensive weapons, and with the big playmakers on defense for the Cowboys as well, I just see them making a few more big plays and getting the win.
All right. For this one, I'm picking the 49ers. This is just going to be my upset. I could see it going either way, to be honest, but this is just my little upset because I can't pick Eagles as my upset. That's just not going to happen. So
Yeah.
This is my little upset. 49ers over Cowboys. I could see a classic Cowboys collapse and everybody just dogs the Cowboys, but
Yeah.
I agree.
or this could be a different Cowboys team. You never know, and they could just go off and maybe go to the NFC Championship game at most. That's my prediction. That's as far as I think they could go. But yeah.
All right.
Niners.
So this next game is pretty comical. The Steelers and the Chiefs. The Steelers were a hair away from missing the playoffs off a tie, which is one of the craziest
wanted
games
them
I've
to
ever
tie.
seen
I would
on
want
Sunday
them.
night. That was unbelievable. But Ben just came out and said they are the 14th best team in the playoffs. The worst team. They have no shot against the Chiefs, so they might as well go out there and have fun, which is, I don't know if this is a whole publicity stunt or if he's being serious and he's got one last game in him.
Yeah.
But
It's wraps
regardless,
up
the Steelers are just not a good team. I'm taking the Chiefs all day.
Yeah, Chiefs
Totally.
big. Big Ben's going to go out with a big loss. I'd love to see that.
Yeah.
Okay, Big Ben.
The Chiefs are obviously probably going to run the AFC at home. Or they're not the 1 seed, but they should have really been the 1 seed in my opinion.
Titans are not
Titans
really
are not a
worthy of
1
it.
seed team.
I kind of
But-
forgot about the Titans, to be honest.
Yeah, well, we'll see.
What about Derrick Henry?
But yeah, Chiefs big for sure.
Yeah, I got the Chiefs big as well. When they played in Kansas City in Week 16, I think it just wasn't even a game. Like, the one Steelers guy was celebrating when they were down 27-0 and everybody clowned him. Like,
Yeah.
the Chiefs are going to kill them. So, yeah. Bye-bye, Big Ben.
Yeah, I'm curious to
Have
see
fun.
who the Steelers quarterback will be next year too. That'll be a big.
Yeah, what's your prediction
Definitely.
as of right now?
Big
You think they'll
offseason.
draft, trade, or sign someone?
I think
I don't
I
think they'll
think-
draft somebody.
Yeah, I think
personally,
that's
I think they'll swing a trade for a guy like maybe even a Derek Carr, someone who can step in for like a year or two, because they really are a quarterback away, a
Yeah.
decent quarterback away from being a competing team, and Ben just isn't the guy to do it. So if they can, they still have a Super Bowl window if they want to, if they can
They still
make a
have
move to
Tomlin, yeah.
find a quarterback.
And Juju's coming back next year.
I'm gonna say a guy like Derek Carr, maybe even a Russell Wilson.
That would be crazy
As
for
long
the
as it's not
division.
Aaron
though.
Rodgers.
I don't
Yes.
think he's
I want him to go to the
anywhere.
Broncos.
Yeah, I think he'll stay at Green
I
Bay.
think
I
he's
don't
staying
see why
too.
he wouldn't.
Yeah.
Mhm.
After this year. Yeah.
Either that or he retires. He's
Yeah.
going to retire a Packer. I don't think he'll really leave.
Yeah,
It's
I
only-
don't think so either.
his only
For a
chance
second,
was
I thought
last
he was
Especially
going to
after
leave,
this
but
year
not
and
now.
having Devontae Adams.
Yeah.
No
Yeah.
point in him.
Who's your prediction
Oh, I'm picking for the Chiefs Steelers.
for Steelers quarterback?
Oh, Steelers quarterback. Let me think. I don't think they'll draft anybody because draft class is not that deep. Like Kenny Pickett, they just won't get him. They do need a veteran quarterback. So I'm gonna go with Marcus Mariota. Bucket.
Marcus Mariota. I don't
I've always seen them getting him. I feel like they love him. It's like a quality backup because they're not going with Haskins. That's for sure.
Yeah,
definitely not
His
Haskins.
career's over.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But I don't
Yeah,
know. I can see
that'll-
them going for a little speedy quarterback now.
Them and like the Broncos, like those two teams are like
They're kind of.
they're
But
just both solid, but they're just quarterback
the
away.
Steelers are, I'd say, way better situation because Tomlin. They have Vic
right.
Fangio, but he's gone. So.
Yeah.
Broncos.
But they have
They
Elway.
could get a good coach.
They have
in
the
the offseason.
GM. Yeah, I don't know.
We'll see.
Someone young.
It'll definitely be a big storyline offseason.
If they get
So-
Flores, Broncos get Flores.
Flores. That's a possibility.
I
That
cannot
would be-
believe the Dolphins fired Flores.
know.
That was one of the stupidest moves I've ever seen.
That was really
This
dumb.
guy, he's 2 years out of being coach of the year,
Yeah.
and he led them to 8 straight wins.
Yeah, I don't understand that. I
And he
really
just
don't.
beat the Patriots in the last week.
That was an embarrassing move by the Dolphins front office, but
Yeah, they're
Moving
going to
on.
go downhill. Yeah.
we got
Last
our
game.
our
Last
Monday night game, which
Whole weekend of football. Let's go.
I think is interesting because
Actually,
to an extent, a Monday night game is cool, but it's also one less day they have to prepare for next week's game,
Ooh,
which kind of
future.
puts them in a bad spot, possibly injuries, maybe tiredness. But this is a really good game too. The Rams,
They split season series.
Stafford finally touching the playoffs.
Yeah.
It's going to be
Yeah.
interesting how he
That's good for
plays.
him.
He's been too inconsistent lately. He's been throwing too many picks. If he doesn't turn the ball over, I see them winning this game. The Cardinals still don't have D-Hop,
Oh, yeah.
and I still like the way this Rams defense matches up, and I think it's only like a matter of time before they really get locked in. So I'm going to take the Rams in this game.
Yeah, the Rams lost to the 49ers in weeks
was big
18.
for
That
them.
was big.
They would have played
Oh,
the
yeah.
Eagles,
Eagles, yeah.
at home. Like that's
Yeah.
it. So if they lose this game to the Cardinals, that's a horrible way to end your
Yeah,
season.
that was a big loss.
Big disaster.
Obviously, not a ton of momentum going from right now, but I don't know. This game is really hard to pick.
Who are you picking?
Bro,
I know you like the Cardinals.
I like the Cardinals this year, obviously. Started off really good, then they slowed down a bit, but I think I'm going to go with the Rams. I don't know.
Yeah.
Cooper Kupp, he's too good this year. And the Cardinals' downfall, I think it will continue, and their season will be ended this Monday.
All right, yeah, I agree with both you guys. The Cardinals did start off really hot, but they just, I don't know, they have not looked the same. And
Is James
just the
Conner,
Rams,
is James Conner
like-
playing? I feel like he's been out for a
I
bit
don't know.
now.
Yeah, I don't know what's up with him, but just the
Did he- I
Rams.
feel like he played last week.
Hopkins
Can't
is
remember.
out. I mean,
Yeah, like, and they already lost in SoFi already once this year.
I see Rondell Moore having a big game.
Rondell Moore. I
I'd say
feel like Larry Fitz might come out of retirement
Yeah.
for this game.
James Conner was
Pull
back
a
last
pull a
week.
Eric
Oh,
Weddle.
was he?
Oh wait,
Oh, he was. You're actually right.
Yeah.
He was. Yeah, they lost to the Seahawks. That was bad. Like that's a
Yeah.
game you should win.
Absolutely.
I'm not sold on the Cardinals, so go Rams.
The Rams just also signed back 37-year-old Eric
I
Weddle,
saw that.
which I think is comical. Because like at the end of the day,
He's
a
in
guy
the
like
Ravens, right?
yeah,
Yeah, he
he
was.
retired 2 years ago.
Why?
I don't know if he's been keeping himself in shape, but like at the end of the day, Eric Weddle's a name, and he was a good player, but he's 37 years old now. You're probably better off finding someone who's
Anyone.
actually been
Completely agree.
who's
Just a
actually
young
been
guy.
staying in shape and like had an idea he might be playing football this week. So
He probably just finished up dressing up as Santa Claus with that beard.
Yeah, that dude is huge.
he is a legend now. I love the guy.
Oh, I think
But-
JJ Watt might be coming back too for the Cardinals.
Oh yeah, I think he
Yeah.
actually might.
But he's not an X factor anymore. He's a dust bag. He's nothing. He's so hurt all the time.
At the end of the day, he can't guard
Rams.
Cooper Kupp, so
Doesn't matter.
I'm taking the Rams.
So maybe hit a lick on Stafford, but that's it. Like nothing.
Blow on him.
All right, so that wraps up our picks for this week.
Rams, Bengals, bucket.
Super Bowl?
No, I'm just saying locks for this weekend.
Rams and Bengals.
All right.
Just to make sure.
How do you not pick the Chiefs as a lock?
Oh yeah, true.
Chiefs and Bucks.
Chiefs and Bucks are definitely the two locks. yeah.
Okay. Well, I was just saying the Rams was unanimous between us, so maybe a lock. I don't know.
Yeah.
We'll see. We'll see whether our sports knowledge is
Yep.
We'll see
good
when-
enough.
Yeah.
But
Who
that just
dey?
about wraps it up for the Wild Card Weekend predictions. Thank you for listening.